was sent to a members groups there. Okay, hello, Mr. Hari. Okay, so just a very quick one. Okay, very quick one. A quick disclaimer: I'm not here to do buy call everything. I'm not here to ask you to buy a stock, sell a stocks. Okay. Personally, if you ask me for myself, I got tons of losses. Okay, I got tons of losses. Okay, I don't have winners every day. I hope I have that, but unfortunately not. My objective for my trading per se for myself, I'm looking something around like 65% winning rates, risk to reward over 2. Okay, so that's it. So I do have losses as well. So for those that probably join this section, if you are looking for something that I mean stock tips or whatever, okay, then I think this is not the right channel. Okay, this definitely is not the right channel because I cannot give 100% things. Okay. No sound. Is the sounds coming okay? Because someone said no sound, but I think I confirm with the rest, so it says it's coming okay, right? Okay, sound is good, All right, can. All right, we start now, okay, and let's see. We're going to cover the topic today. Okay. Thank you for your reply here. Okay, so we're going to talk about UT now. Before I explain what is UT. Hey, hello, Billy. Okay, probably, you all tell me first, what is UT? Okay, is it okay? Anyone want to share 1 to 2 things about UT? K plus and Rubberex, there's a UT. Okay, I'll take a look later unless you got time. Okay, yeah, it's a SOW, it's a sign of weakness, it's a distribution. Good. Okay. Anyone want to comment 1 or 2 things about UT stuff? Okay, profit taking. Laila, are you like he? Because we got one member called like he. Okay, I think for Galaxy A71, I don't know who is this. You need to check on the volume. I cannot help. Okay, Wong. Okay, so smart money get out. Okay, yeah, it's actually okay. For me, UT is some sort like there's some sort like a sellers there, and someone is there to take profit. Okay, but if you most of the time you see that it's like a sign of distribution. Okay, now really say sign of weakness, but I have to wait for next candle confirm distribution selling pressure. Yeah, so definitely there's a selling pressure over there. Okay, so yes, most of you get it correctly. Okay, so today we're gonna look into a different type of UT. Okay, if I got some case study example that I can think of, I'll probably show you all. And what is the things that usually I'll do for myself personally if I'm having this problem. Okay, now again, a very quick one for those that who don't know about candlestick, totally new. Okay, or maybe you know about candlestick, all these things, right? But what is exactly is UT? UT in candlestick is called shooting star. Okay, so it's like a tail on the top with a narrow body. Okay, so most of the time it's happening when price heading to the top, okay, or maybe the resistance areas. Okay, now the objective for this bar to be formed is because they want to trap buyer. Okay, they want to trap buyer, or maybe there's sellers that, okay, in other words, they want to sell it to you. Okay, so that's why we call it as like a distribution bar. When you see this, you know that, okay, most of the time probably there's someone there to do some distributions over there, so you need to be careful. Okay, now like I say, I'm not always right, I'm not always 100%, but to be frank with you, I don't care about the 100%. Okay, so whenever you know some specific signals, okay, it actually gives you like a idea, okay, how you should react towards it, okay, or maybe what's the things that you should prepare. Okay, so every time whenever I see, of course, if let's say the stock is coming in the markup, okay, markup, every time when we see there's a big high volume UT, you know that chances for these stocks is going to make either it's a pullbacks or a distribution. Okay, so this is the how the market react most of the time if we see a UT. Okay, again, like I say, it's not 100%. Sometimes UT will continue to move up further. Okay, I think recently there's one, if not mistaken, solar best. Okay, so I'll show later on. Okay, it move up higher. Okay, but at this particular moment, we want to see what is the chances most of the time the stock will move. Okay, so like I say, over here, the chances of the stock pull back or maybe drop below the potential support is almost like 60 to 70%. Okay, most of the time. Okay, when we see this kind of condition. Okay, so when it formed, then we will prepare. Okay, how we're going to exit for the market. Okay, so that's why nothing is 100%, but at least we know you know, how the market will react at the particular moment. Then we prepare for the next day. Okay, what we should do. Okay, now UT come with several type of form. Okay, UT come with several type of form. Of course, the easiest one for us to you know, to understand how UT work is when the price keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. Of course, if let's say those like pump and dump one, they don't have pullback one. Pump and dump will straight away sideways, they will straight go up in a very nice 45 degrees. Am I right? Okay. Then the news, everything will be very good. You know, it's just like, you know, the stock will keep going up every single day. Okay. Then suddenly it form a very big uptrust, and this uptrust come with climatic volume. Okay, so that's where this kind of bar that most of the time it get me worried the most. Okay, worried the most. Okay, so this is a very good sign to tell us that, okay, probably the trend is somehow going to answer. Okay, especially when the news is very, very hot. Okay, now if the stocks are having a very nice trend, okay, like I said, it goes up. Okay, but it's not in a very steep manners. Okay, it goes up like few percent in a few weeks, and then it make a slight pullbacks, a healthy way. Okay, a healthy pullbacks over here. Okay, just gonna add the papers in. Okay, so a very healthy manners. Okay, and then it goes up. Okay, again, healthy pullback goes up. So all this type of setup definitely will come with UT. Okay, definitely come with UT somewhere around here. Okay, but the few information to gather is that, is this UT come with high volume or not? Okay, is this UT come with high volume? Is this UT come with high volume or not? Okay, so whenever you see these patterns, if the volume is average to low, okay, you know the chances for them to make a minor pullbacks is high rather than it's a pure distribution. Okay, it's a pure distribution. Okay, now the other type of UT that we can often see in the market is the UT within accumulation. Okay, again, there's difference over here. Okay, because a lot of members also sometimes they will ask, okay, Zach, what is the, you know, how to really differentiate potential distribution and reaccumulation? Of course, accumulations we know it's always happen at the bottoms. Okay, or the bottoms here. So in between here, we'll see uptrust. Okay, it's like very normal things that we can see. I think recently we got one, Cycom. Okay, Cycom we got one. Then the other one is during over here. Okay, during over here. So these are things that of course get us worried also when we see uptrust over here. I think the recent one that I can show you all, I think today it formed. Okay, I'll be short also. Scientech. Okay, so last 2 days ago, I think it's VS, SKP Resources are forming a UT kind of high volume. I can say that it's not very climatic, but high volume at this particular area. Okay, now this is kind of make me a bit worried. Okay, but again, few things that we want to see. Okay, to ensure that is there any pure distributions coming in from here or not? Okay, so now understand this part so far. Okay, now we try to combine the UT in different market stages. Okay, UT in different market stages. Okay, so that we know what is exactly is going on over here. Now, if I'm looking into market stages currently, okay, and I, of course, UT is UT, but if let's say different market stages, it tell me different story. So first of all, counter like Syntax, okay, counter like Syntax. They have been in a very huge markdown, okay, assuming they've been in very huge markdown stage, and suddenly there's one interest group of buyers coming in. You know, sometimes like stopping volume, back holding all this kind of basket, then you change the trend. Okay, most of the time, right? Okay, so during this period, it's kind of like a challenge for them also to make an immediate turns, okay, from accumulation, so we call it stage 1, okay, to stage 2, okay, because there's someone being trapped over here, they are tend to sell to you, okay, over the resistance, okay, so that's why there's a resistance over there with the uptrust bar, okay, most of the time, because there is the sellers waiting to sell it over to you, okay. Now this type of UT most I don't really worry, okay. Of course, I think the disadvantages is that you need to wait. I mean, you need to wait again, okay, for them to go back to support, Sometimes they do spring shakeout, okay, NS test, all this kind of stuff before they challenge against the resistance. Okay, so there's a disadvantage. You need to hold for weeks to months. Okay, now over here a bit dangerous. Okay, if let's say come with high volume. Okay, uh, if let's say come with high volume, which means that the chances for them to oh, okay, I think someone need to close their mute their sound. Okay, so the chances for them to make a distribution is kind of high. Okay, now few clues that we can look for, okay, over here, okay, to ensure that at least we are not trading the uh, distribution counters. Okay, now let's focus a little bit, okay, over these particular areas, which mean accumulations goes up, okay, this area. Okay, today we're going to focus over here. Okay, now if let's say here got UT, okay, come with high volume, not climatic, high volume. Okay, now tell me, okay, what's the few things that you want to see from the market, okay, in order that these stocks are still somehow the smart money are still interested. Okay, can anyone tell me one or two clues that the chart actually shows that the smart money are still keen or interested, okay, even though there's an uptrust bar. Okay, 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 I think Cytec is high volume, but it's not climatic volume. Okay, Wong say next bar. Okay, but next bar, okay, what it means by the next bar? Okay, what is the things that we're gonna see on the next bar? Next bar, price above body of a UT. Okay, I think Alex will do some homework. Okay, I think still remember, if not mistaken, previously there's one stock. Is it Bintai? Am I right? I think it's Bintai, right? Okay, Brian says small spread, low volume, down bar. Okay, I can say corrects too. Okay, down volume. Okay, like you said, line change wide spread, never drop below or too much than the LC. Okay, cannot drop below UT. Okay, now the strongest one is actually the next falling bar are still hanging somewhere around here. Okay, so let's go back to again, not 100%. I'm not saying this is 100% work. Okay, but most of the time, if let's say we see this, which means that the stock, I mean the particular group of people are still kind of keen, okay, at the movement. Okay, now I think Bintai illustrate the one of the very good example previously. Okay, so here uptrust, high volume, pretty scary. Okay, of course I hide here. So at the time we got 3 upthrust. Okay, at the time we got 3 upthrust. Okay, now why this upthrust is more powerful? Okay, even though the UT come high volume, because of the next bar. Notice the next 3 bars. Okay, of course sometimes not 3 bars, sometimes 1 or 2 bars only. The bar actually they are trying to close higher. Okay, or they are trying to stay above on the UT. Okay, so that's how make the bar. Actually, this is telling you that okay, some are still keen, even though there is a sellers in the market. Okay, I think another one is QES, if I'm mistaken. Okay, QES the other day, it tried to breaks up, but in the end it make a big upthrust. This is the bar. Okay, and subsequently the falling bars actually you can notice that they are hanging very closely. Okay, at the UT bar. Okay, and they are trying to stay above in the top of the tails of the UT. Okay, against they are trying to challenge the sellers over there. Okay, so this is what actually the bar is trying to tell you. Okay, so understand so far over here on the UT, how you're going to check is the UT come with a genuine distribution, or maybe there's like at the particular time there's panic in the market, someone is selling it, but the next day somehow the smart money are showing interest. Okay, so this is how you want to spot it on the next subsequent days. Okay, so far if yes, type 1, no, type 2. Okay, if no, you really know cannot get it, type 2. Okay, so I will try to go through over this again. Okay, quite straightforward, am I right? Okay, so like I said, recently we got lots of UT. Actually, I was also a bit worried. I don't know why. Just take a look at a very quick one in FKLI. Okay, I think FKI still in very weak over here. Okay, now here we got high volumes, so need to overcome this high volume. Even though today got some like green bar here, okay, but still overall still below 2040. Okay, so whenever there's upshots, get a bit worried. Okay, especially when it come with slightly high volume. Okay, now the another patterns that you want to see. Okay, another patterns you want to see is like PA. Okay, PA I can't impress also. Okay, I thought that it's a pump and dump story. Okay, but I admit I was super wrong about PA. Okay, I was super wrong about PA. Okay, now unlike those others, those genuine like pump and dump counters, right? So after they make a big push over here with the uptrust, I thought, okay, this one maybe is kind of like maybe going to end over here. Okay, but subsequently the bar actually trying to stay above. Okay, on the UT. Okay, sorry, not on the UT, on the line change areas. Okay, so they are going into a period like a reaccumulation. Okay, so this is also a sign that tells that the stock actually are being supported, okay, by the smart money over here. Okay, so if you look into like what counters are recently, any counter pump and dump recently? Oh my god, suddenly can't recall any stocks. Okay, let's look at 80 lah. Didn't really focus on this type of penny stock recently. Okay, for those that who know me, now most of the time now recently I try to switch to slightly a bit midterm now. Okay, yeah, 80 is another good example. Okay, that I can think of currently. Okay, so climatic volume line change, and this is actually is a UT bar. Okay, because it's gap up, it closed low, so it's a distribution and UT bar. Okay, and subsequently it doesn't show a very nice sub. Of course, now slightly go into like a reaccumulation. Okay, but if you notice, reaccumulation in PA is stronger because they're actually trying to stay above the LC. Okay, the other one that I think is kind of strong, but I don't think this got UT. Okay, this one no UT lah. So it's pretty straightforward. Okay, but this UT actually happening at reaccumulation. Okay, happening at reaccumulation. This is okay somewhere like this. Okay, reaccumulation. Okay, we got lots of UT here, UT, UT, UT. Okay, against a group of sellers is trying to selling. Okay, a group of trying selling, but in the same time, okay, you can see there's a group of people are trying to support. Okay, over there. Okay, subsequently break. Okay, make another pullbacks. Okay, hopefully, you can see another good one. Okay, from here. Okay, so risk tag, if not mistaken, also, but I'm not sure whether got UT or not. Okay, this one no UT. Okay, I think ATI I'm SPSC, yes. Okay, this one got UT. Okay, so here, I remember here also UT. Okay, seems like they are doing reaccumulation, volume is coming back. Okay, a bit similar like PA, but PA do it just in a period of like a month. This is going into like almost 4 months. Okay, so after this UT appeared, okay, which means a big sellers coming in, so they are having a reaccumulation, okay, before they want to move for another round. Okay, another round. So okay, this is some of the, like a few clue. Okay, most of the time if for example this stock is very hot going into a very nice trend and I miss the trend, okay, I missed the trades, and subsequently I saw UT. Okay, so this is a few things that usually I would do. I would just wait. Okay, I'll wait. I don't want to rush myself, because potentially they will going into a first reaccumulation. Okay, second downtrend. Okay, so I don't want to start in downtrend, of course. So going into reaccumulation would tell me that okay, these stocks actually still got chance. Okay, but probably need some time during these reaccumulations over here. All right. So if for those counters that is still at the bottom, okay, let me try if I can recall any. I think Kretam previously trapped me at one time, okay, but let's see how it goes on Kretam. Okay, yeah, this is the bar that trap, okay. Good example, okay, good example. So, okay, here, after a breakout, okay, I remember I posted this to the members group, okay, some of our members do follow. Okay, here, of course, before all this happened, so I still remember we are trading somewhere around here. Okay, there's a spring, okay, representing a very good support after breaking the previous resistance. Okay, so if I'm mistaken, we're entering around somewhere around here, right, for Kretam. So it challenged first time, it cannot break through. Second time, it came with high volume. Okay, I know that it's not very high, it's not very climatic volume, but it's a high volume. Okay, so which means that there's sellers, okay, but it's not in a very large, a lot of people is trying to selling it. Okay, so most of the time they will do discountings. Okay, do discountings. Okay, which is like a shakeout things. Okay, they try to flush you out from the market, and I have to be frank with you. I've been flushed out from here. Okay, so I just like, okay, you know, most of the time when you drop below support, I just don't like to hold because this is very fast. Just within 1 week, they try to push back up. Some stuff there, when they do shake out, they'll do like months, okay, or maybe they'll go deeper before it goes back up. Okay, so I just don't want to waste my money on it. Okay, so I'm happy to take small losses at a time, and I just move on. Okay, so this kind of UT, this kind of UT, most of the time it doesn't really. I mean, what I can observe, okay, not 100% of course. What I can observe is that most of the time it won't change the trend to bearish, okay, but a deep pullbacks or a shakeout is expected, okay, most of the time, okay. So by the time when the stock break here, you know that they are trying to support, okay, around these sellers areas. Okay, these sellers areas. So this is somehow like a very good reaccumulations with the UT. Okay, so sometimes this is how the smart money are dealing the counters. Okay, if let's say they see some sort of like a UT in the market. Okay, so let's try another one. The next is like more at the accumulations there. Okay, now this is sometimes what we call, it's not a very impactful UT. Sometimes we see this also. I think like KSSC, I cannot recall whether it got or not. Okay, so here, so sometimes this kind of UT, I don't really worry that much, okay, because it's actually happening within the accumulation, and it doesn't really challenge the resistance. Okay, so I don't really bother that much. Okay, so because this is somehow what we consider as like a I can say it's like a weak UT. Okay, just like example, like sound strength, like sound strength. Okay, we got a line change over here. Okay, and in between here we got a line change also. Okay, but this is not a very impactful and powerful line change. Okay, now this is a powerful line change, and they can really break through above the resistance and challenge the major resistance. Okay, so similar one like uptrust. If the uptrust doesn't challenge the resistance, okay, like for example here, this is somehow what we call the hidden sound strength or hidden sound weakness. Okay, so in this case it's a hidden UT. Okay, so which means that they are less impactful. Okay, so within reaccumulation, if let's say there's UT over here, most of the time I don't really worry about. Okay, now stocks like Cycom. Okay, so as Cycom, yeah, this is the one that somehow I can't worry. Okay, but still going up very strong. Okay, so here previously there's UT. Okay, previously there's UT, resistance goes up, and this is also UT. Again, like I said, when it gap up close lower, then it's considered a UT. Okay, so another UT over here, trying to cross this resistance. Okay, and it comes high volume. Okay, but overall, Cycom is in accumulation. Okay, it's in accumulation. Unlike those counters that have potential distribution with a markdowns over there. Okay, so far so good. Is it okay so far? Okay, Uchitech also got UT. Oh, I don't follow Uchitech anymore. Okay, but I'll take a look because previously it's a very nice accumulation. Okay, thank you for sharing. Welcome. Okay, for traders when they face problem when to sell to minimize losses when CUT high volume form. Oh, I can say that. Okay, it's a good it's a good bar to consider to take profit. Okay, it's a good bar for you to consider to take profits. Okay, yeah, Kevin highlighted correctly. Okay, acoustic got UT. Okay, now let's take a look at the acoustic. Okay, personally I got for acoustic, and actually I got a very high expectation on that on them. Okay, but anyway, I entering kind of pretty close with UT, but I think somewhere around 295, if not mistaken. So I still got profit, but not that a lot anymore. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, now anyone can point out to me. Okay, what is this UT? Is it in reaccumulation, accumulation? Is there any potential distribution from here? Iris high volume, is it a flush out? Iris a bit worried also because there's two bar high, two. Okay, I'll show you later on, Gary. You just remind me. Okay, I'll show you. Okay. So, all right, this is, yes, this is still in the accumulation UT. Okay. Now, accumulation duty, like I said, most of the time I'm not that worried, but a pullback is expected from here. Okay, so worst come to worst, okay, I'm going to exit at my break even, or maybe I just follow my stop loss, which is when they close below NS, I cut. Okay, so that's my plan for acoustic. Okay, so of course today it seems like I cannot break the resistance over here, so some minus pullbacks. Okay, I'm expecting for maybe tomorrow or next week. Okay, but I need to see how first. Okay, is let's say the bar didn't come with very good confirmation, that I will still hope. Okay, so a bit similar like SKP and VS resources, but anyway, just tell you first. Okay, I'm not in the trade anymore. Okay, I'm not in the trade anymore because maybe you ask me why acoustic I hold, but SKP resources and VS I'm not holding. Okay, because acoustic happens, the UT happens around like this area, okay, which is it's like a reversal area, okay, from accumulation. Okay, so my risk is somehow lower. Okay, I'm calculating my risk right now. Okay, but if let's say UT over here, it's not that they're going to drop but just that sometimes they will make a kind of deep pullback somewhere like here. Okay, which is sometimes I don't really like it a lot. Okay, so that's why I try to avoid that. So, but I'm still continue to pay attention to it because why? If you notice this 2 or 3 days bar, okay, one of the criteria that we want to look into UT is that is there any confirmation bar? Okay, so if you look into here, right, this is like a UT also, notice here, but the next day, they are trading very nicely, okay, within the UT itself. So here also they are actually trading very nicely on the UT itself. Okay, so VS, let's do into VS. Okay, here also, okay, it doesn't really like trading within UT, but it doesn't close lower. Okay, so for me, there's some sellers over there, but overall there's no major weakness yet. Okay, for these two counters. Okay, so acoustic is bad fundamental. Okay, yeah, because to be frank, I just focus on technical. So if I hit, I hit. Okay, if I hit my stop loss, I just cut. Okay, so just going to monitor for that one. Okay, okay, let's take a look into Iris. Okay, because Iris also got some sort of like a distribution, especially they got a news the other day. Okay, if not mistaken, am I right? They got the news, right? Because I think I exited somewhere around this bar. Okay, I was holding, and then I thought they got chance because of a high volume, but subsequent down by high volume get me a bit worried. Then they spring back up, but I just feel that this few bars here seems like the volume is a bit weak. Okay, because of the up bar come with some sort of like a the volume is not that high. Okay, the volume is not that high, so I just thought that okay, maybe I just exit first to be safe. So the other day also I thought it's going to break because of the good news. Okay, if not mistaken, I don't really follow much on the news, But again, same things happen. And this time the volume is even stronger, okay, even higher. Okay, so which means that there are still people selling into it. Okay. If you want me to give some example, okay, I can think of currently is I think it's Mestron, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's not like exactly 100%, but kind of similar. Like I said, when the price gap up, close lower, is you're presenting an uptrust. Okay, so here's one, okay, uptrust, and here's another one uptrust. Okay, so subsequently, another one like down bar high volume from the resistance. Okay, so okay, anyway, when the price reach resistance and you got down bar high volume, it's not good stuff. Okay, most of the time, it's not a very bullish environment anymore. Okay, most of the time it tends to slightly be bearish. Okay, so this is the things that I can see from Iris. Okay, again, not 100% correct. I'm not asking you to sell, but you just monitor your stop loss over there. Okay. Any other stock? I think Gary. Sorry, Gary. I think I answered your questions right for Iris. Okay, let's take a look into Syntex. Okay. So remember, members, sometimes I entered the trades, I prepare the cut loss. Okay, like I said, I'm not 100%. Okay, I prepare the cut loss because that time when what it triggered me to enter is because, if you attend a masterclass, there's pocket pivots over there, and actually pulling back without major weakness. Okay, so I thought that okay, I want to add a plus counter into mid to long term. Okay, so I just add Syntex into it. Okay, now today, yes, it comes with uptrust, come with high volume. Okay, it's not climatic, so I expect they will try again somewhere around here, 4 ringgits. Okay, so for those that who are looking for entry from here, then you look for is there any sound strength, sell weakness. Okay, so a bit more worried if let's say uptrust happening far away from 2040s. Okay, like I say, if let's say uptrust high volume happening far from 2040s, either is that they're going to drop, if not they're going to make sideways like this. Okay, you're going to spend sideways for months over here. Okay, now the other one that which is I'm still having also because it's my long terms. Okay, so it's JFTech. Okay, so the other day they got a split, but immediately form an UT. Okay, so of course I expect them to have this kind of patterns. Okay, first the UT is far from 2040s. Okay, 2040 moving average, and the UT is huge. Okay, the UT is huge. So of course, pullback like this is kind of like an expected things. Okay, so if you look into like GradTech, okay, GradTech also I've been holding. Okay, and after the split, okay, look into here. Okay, after the split, it doesn't really show a uptrend just like GFTech. Okay, and it's pretty close to 2040s. Okay, so it's still safe for me. Okay, for this. Okay, so you'll understand better on uptrust at least. Okay, and how different market stages actually you can use it differently. Okay, some uptrust, okay, example, especially like those that who really interested to buy keep for long terms. Okay, if you look into here, okay, like I said, the trend won't go up nicely 45 degrees. I hope I can find 1 or 2 counters every year. Okay, then it would be very good for me. Okay, but of course market is not so easy. It's tricky. So sometimes when you got uptrust, okay, again, ask yourself, okay, what's your objective? Okay, are you willing to hold within these pullback periods or sideways periods? Are you a long-term or short-term traders? Okay, so this is the one that we can decide for you. Okay, once you know your objective for these trades, then you focus volume. Okay, is this come with climatic volumes or not? Okay, is this come with climatic volumes or not? So it's not climatic, chances for them to do a distribution probably is lower. Okay, and they might going through a pullback periods before they make another new high again. Okay, so this is how I use it sometimes. Okay, for my UT for myself. Okay, UT is sound strength for Solar West. Okay, now let's take a look at Solar West. I think Solar West the other day also got UT. Okay, so that's why I say the things that I say over here is not 100%, and in fact I don't really care it's 100% or not. Okay, it's not I don't really bother about it. Okay, but I just want to see at this particular time what going to happen tomorrow. Most likely what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, so like I said, whenever I got UT, whenever I see UT, chances for them to do a pullbacks is pretty close soon. Okay, now for example, right, if my statistics is right, okay, whenever there's UT high volume, chances for the stock to do a pullback like JFTech, okay, then what was few things that I would do. Okay, if I in this trade looking for short term, maybe I will exit. Okay, how am I going to exit? Okay, I will look into hourly chart. Okay, maybe I exit a red pentagon. Okay, just to be safe, and re-enter again on the green pentagons, just to be safe. You know, like a confirmation things. Okay, so actually this is like give me an idea. Okay, how should I react into it? Okay, how should I react into it? Okay, now if I'm looking into this trade, okay, this UT kind of high volume, like it's a bit scary to be frank. Okay, but it's close to 2040s. But you know, recently the bar is not so close to 2040s anymore. Okay, so again, some sort of like a pullback is expected, like ATMS. Okay, so let's take the ATMS. Again, just show you, because I like to read and recognize chart. Okay, so whenever this happen, I'll go back to the chart and I some sort of like a see, okay, you know, is the chart is going to form something like this? Okay, if yes, then how I should react. Okay, if I in this trades or I still want to trade. Okay, so over here to UT, okay, slightly far from 2040s. Okay, if I put two charts side by side, okay, also very nice one. Also is nice. Okay, but there's hourly chart okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's look into LSOP later. Got UT also Okay, what's the chart? Okay, SolarWest. Okay, SolarWest. Let's take it into SolarWest. Okay, so kind of like similar like here. I'm not saying that they will go into a distribution. Okay, of course, long term, I think the green energy still will be benefited. But you know, here got two upthrust already. Here got two upthrust already. Oh, some more got NSOU. So senior one the chart. Okay, and it's far away from 2040s. Far away from 2040 slightly. So you know, potentially they will have like a immediate pullbacks. I don't know, probably, okay, because the previous chart pattern is telling me that higher chances they are doing a pullbacks pretty soon. Okay, so if let's say in this trades, okay, probably I will focus a little bit more shorter term rather than, you know, I still keep, you know, using the weekly chart or daily chart. Okay, I will go on to focus on hourly chart. Okay, red pentagon, I exit first. Green pentagons turn back, I re-enter again. Okay. I think this is a questions by Wei Jen. Okay, Wei Jen, am I answering these questions? PAM Malaysia is showing sign of reversal from bottom. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so how about others? Does it make sense? Okay, you have to tell me. It doesn't make sense to tell me. Okay, what I can say is it's a reversal, but no excitement in the stock yet. Okay, it is a reversal. Okay, it's a reversal. I can say it's a change of trend from markdown to accumulation, but somehow no excitement because the volume is not, the volume at the bar is not so exciting. Sometimes I don't know how to explain it, but when you look into the bar, right, the candles, right, somehow no excitement, lack of excitement into that. Okay, XOX is another good example. Okay, XOX, you can see volume is slightly building, okay, going into accumulation, but somehow no excitement. Okay, so if you look into our caustic, right, okay, why I introduce stocks, okay, immediately you can see some excitement. Okay, the volume is building up continuously for a few days, okay, or maybe, you know, a period of time. So which means that they are trying to figure out something. Okay, some sort of activities. Okay, activities. Okay, if I can recall, iStone having some sort of like a interesting activity recently also. It's not very obvious, but you know, here got one. Okay, quiet down, and here got few increasing activities is coming. So this is the so-called, you know, the excitement in the market. Okay, Luxter. Okay, Luxter, I think no problems so far. Okay, so Luxter also hitting resistance, UT high volume. Okay, so if you want to get more information, switch to hourly chart. Okay, last minute upcharge. Okay, so which means potentially tomorrow we'll make a pullbacks, okay, from here. Because it's hitting resistance with upcharge. So like I say, upcharge over here, I don't feel very worried. Okay, like for example here, I don't feel a bit worried because this is a weak upcharge. But when upcharge hit resistance, I most of the time be worried. Okay, but I don't think they will going into bearish trend, but just that maybe dip back to support and then goes up again. Okay, similar like here, upcharge high volume. Okay, they'll make a shakeout, then goes up. Okay. So again, depending on are you short term, long term, Jeffrey. So if you think that okay, I'm happy with the profit, just take it. Okay. Yep. Pam mentioned that have 52 weeks high volume like QES when change of trend. Yep, correct. Also, okay. Now let's take a look into QES. I know Jason in QES. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around here. Okay. So this is like a exciting volume. Okay. Pocket pivots bar. Recently also got few counter got pocket pivots. So you all monitor. Okay. This Saturday we'll talk about pocket pivot. Okay, so well, at least you all understands or maybe have some ideas on UT or not. Okay, so let me know. Type 1, yes. Type 2, no. Okay, like some sort of like an idea what's UT. Okay, so for those that who are not our members, don't worry. Again, like I say, you got Smart Ruby with you. Okay, so sometimes when you see UT, okay, how you should react. Okay, so these are a few things that usually I do for myself. Okay. So, okay, probably I spend a few more minutes. Any stocks that interesting want to look at? Okay, recently, even myself, I don't really monitor a lot of stocks. Okay, so I just slightly focus a little bit more on midterm, boring. Okay, so okay, Elsoft. Let's take a look at Elsoft. Okay, one of the counters that I'm monitoring but haven't really make the run yet. Okay, okay, just share some of the stock that again sharing only. Is not ask you to buy. I'm not asking you to buy. Okay, like I say, I got tons of losses. Okay, so please don't follow me. Okay, so this stock still having a long period accumulation. Okay, and recently, I don't know why I just got a feel. Okay, got a feel only. My feel may be wrong. I feel that the excitement somehow is slowly coming back. Okay, from the counters. Okay, again, this is a boring counters. If you don't like boring, you don't go for the trades. Okay, Cycom run a bit already, okay, and then some champ. Okay, some champ recently quiet, right? I think most of you forgot about some champ. Even myself sometimes forgot also. Okay, another effort bar is coming back. Okay, remember I mentioned about LC 2 weeks ago. LC representing the efforts at the particular time for the stocks. Okay, so here excitement bars. Okay, excitement bars, and tons of I don't say tons, but some sort of efforts is slowly coming back. Okay, slowly coming back. Okay, so now they are trying the resistance. Okay, so revenue also, but revenue today up a little bit lah. But this one also very obvious, showing the effort after the down bar. Okay, so this is a bar that the other day also I'm also hesitant. Okay, whether I still want to hold or not. Okay, because it's a down bar high volume. But I sold the warrant. Okay, I got warrant and modest, but I sold the warrant off. I don't want to take too much risk. Then I just see what I'm doing. Okay, but subsequently I do see some effort bar. Remember the effort bar? Okay, the line change thingy that we covered the other day. Okay, so the effort is coming back and is within the LC itself. Okay, we can see that. Okay, so again, this field is boring. Okay, this field is boring. Okay, and for say long term. KCCS also got effort. Today got effort bar. Okay, so okay, let's take a look into few lah. Okay, FCEL. Okay, I like these stocks. Okay, I like these stocks. This is from very few cents to 20 over ringgit. Okay, I don't really follow that recently really, but at first when I started to study US market, I still remember these counters. It's like only few cents only. They go up until 12 ringgit. Then I stopped to follow these stocks currently. Okay, now for US market, because of loss of gaps. Okay, sometimes I want you to use the hourly chart. okay, to look into the Pentagon's pattern. Okay, so if I look into the daily chart here, okay, uptrust, but it's not a very high volume. Okay, so I think yeah, still okay for this. Okay, FCL. Okay, but so high already. So imagine from here. Assuming this one last year been monitoring this counters. Okay, wow, okay, 900%. Okay, never mind. No luck. Okay, let's look into Hexstar. Hexstar coming back. Okay, gonna shake up. Oh my god. But never mind. Like I said, market is not easy. Okay, I don't know about you all, but for me, market is definitely not easy. Okay, so NS drop below 2040 is low volume. Okay, I know potentially it's a shakeout, but you know sometimes drop lower and I don't hold. FK also showing weakness, that's why I don't hold. Push back up and today low volume. Okay, so a gaps at current support, which is a good sign. Okay, so XDX also. Okay, XDX also. Now this is also UT. Okay, the other day a bit disappointing, but again, like I said, this UT sometimes I'm not worried that much. Okay, because overall the period of this market stages, it seems like a reversal come with accumulations over there. Okay, a bit similar acoustic, but two bar with low volumes. Okay, so I'm gonna see the reaction for tomorrow. Okay, whether I still want to hold or not. Okay, for XTX. Okay, let's few more. Then we'll close. Okay, Pastec. Okay, Pastec and MTAG. MTAG, I don't think today I get it, but I try to get it. Okay. Okay. Now immediately you see this, you know there's excitement. Okay, because of the there's a shakeouts over there. There's upper high volumes over there. There is some sort of like an effort is coming in. Okay, from the charts. Okay, so well, I got no problem with this. Okay, the problem is whether you can get a good price or not. Okay, don't try to buy at the resistance. Okay, this is remind me of what? Is it Prestarian? Not Prestarian. DMC Live. Okay, DMC Live. If not mistaken, it's DMC Live. Okay. This one slightly jalan a bit lah. Okay, but it remind me of SYF. It remind me of HPMT. Okay, this type of stuff. Okay, so here you got a gaps, high volumes, a spring. It's a UT but low volume UT. Okay, so yeah. Okay, but I'm not into the trade. Okay, my portfolio is kind of full right now. Okay, I still keeping around 20% of cash currently. Okay, most of my portfolio, I think 60% now going into slightly midterm. Okay, until I got time lah. I focus back on my short term. Okay, few more. Okay, ScopeNet is interesting. Let's try ScopeNet MTAG. Okay, MTAG. MTAG I didn't get it today. Okay, I Q slightly lower. Okay, it's a UT but low volume within the LC. Okay, but I'm going to try again tomorrow. Okay, if let's say there's not much changes. So overall, this is still in accumulation. Again, accumulation stock is boring. Technically, it's boring. Okay, but I do see the effort on this bar coming back. Okay, so I just try my luck to buy a support. Okay, so at least I don't lose out that much. Okay, if let's say they are still sideways in accumulation. Okay, the one that making money recently, MGLC I missed. Okay, so EF Shram I managed to get it. Okay, this one I managed to get it. Okay, after this, you know, this is again very obvious things. Okay, very obvious things. This is even obvious than MTAG. That's why, you know, I think like 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, I said that I'm going to add one or two healthcare counters to my portfolio, and I select this. Okay, because of the excitement of the bar. Okay, so first, obvious. This is even obvious and it's above 2040s. Okay, above 2040s. Okay, so another one that I might try, but again, let's see how it goes, is HLT. Okay, so overall still above 2040s. Okay, the volume is very high. Okay, at this part, so there's excitement in this part. Okay, So again, let's see how it goes tomorrow. Either is MKG or HLT. Okay, but we're going to choose one. But I'm going to buy at the price that I want. Okay, if let's say it's not the price that I want, but we're just going to wait again. Okay, yeah, Ruben, you missed Cycom, but okay, Cycom hitting the next resistance. So maybe a side pullback, but if you are looking for long term, should be okay for Cycom. Okay. All right, let's take a look into Emulus, Elsoft. Am I right? I promised Elsoft also, right? Okay. I'm still having this one. Okay, I'm still having this one, but I'm just aiming like a short term, maybe one bar breakup, then I just go. Okay, because I holding this is technology, right? Am I right? Okay. Sometimes my problem is I don't know what is this stocks. Okay, yeah, technology. Okay, because I'm holding a lot of technology, so I want to hold more technology into my long-term, mid-term stocks. Okay, so if let's say chances one there's the breakout, then I'm just going to take the profit and go. Okay, but no weakness towards the resistance. Okay, so okay, let's go back to Cycle again, and we go to Outsoft. Okay, hitting this resistance already. Yeah, so but I don't think they will make a bearish up. So if let's say you are really like don't mind hold long-term one, then I think okay to hold. Okay, worst come to worst, it will be like some chart. Okay, so again, you memorize previous chart and you apply what happens currently. Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, so it hit there is resistance. Worst come to worst, it just drop back to support. Okay, you won't lose a lot of money, but you just got to wait. Okay, from here. Okay, what else? Elsoft. Okay, Elsoft. Okay, then few more will close. Okay, remember, the purpose I'm sharing here is more education. Okay, so hopefully, at least you'll learn more two things. Then you'll know how to apply. Okay, whenever you see this. Okay, now again, this is remind me of what a bit like Solar West. Am I right? It's far away from 2040s. There is like a 2UT almost at the same level. But again, it doesn't mean that you're going to drop immediately because this is coming from very close to accumulation. Okay, but a pullback is expected. A deeper pullback is expected. Okay, so today another alpha bar is coming back. Okay, so I think they will move sideways from here. Okay, now if compared to Elsoft, now I'm currently more keen into these counters. Okay, again more keen on it doesn't mean that I want to buy. Doesn't mean that I'm asked you to buy. Okay, and the reasons why I'm more keen is because at this resistance, particular resistance, there is no uptrust. Okay, so sometimes if given a choice, like for example, technology, both the chart pattern is the same, both the prices is almost same. So I look for something that come with less resistance, so that my chances is slightly a bit higher. Okay, but I might be wrong also. All right. I still have, yes, correct. I still have moved yet. Okay, still in accumulations, but the volume slightly building up already. Okay. So all right, two more, then we close. Okay, EcoBuild and me. Okay. EcoBuild got NS, but it seems like it doesn't really work. But Panasonic is the very good one. Okay, I'm surprised with Panasonic. Really run a lot. Okay, so here NS still holding well. Okay, still holding well at the moment. Okay, but below 2040s, so the momentum is a bit weaker. Okay, so you monitor closely on the NSA. So drop lower, maybe you want to cut first. Okay, in this case. Okay, so this is a bit similar like revenue previously. Okay, there's a lot of effort bar, but it's going to take time. Okay, going to take time, but no major weakness for me for EcoBuild. Okay, okay, me. Okay, so well, few things. Okay, ask yourself: are you looking for long term, short term? Are you looking for entry or exit? Okay, are you looking for entry or exit? Okay, just an opinion. Okay, doesn't mean you have to follow. Personally, I have me already. Okay, I have two. One is the mother. One is Warren. Okay, Warren, I might take profits because of the duties over there. But mother, because I know myself, I going to aim for long term. Okay, so I will still hold. Okay, but I'm preparing for them to make something like this. Okay, something like this. I'm preparing. Okay, so if drop, I don't will blame anyone. But if I'm looking for entry, okay, if I'm looking for entry, okay, I mean just my opinion lah, doesn't mean you have to follow. Okay, let's go back to MLS. Okay, so this is a period that what we call reaccumulation. Okay, reaccumulation. So this is a period that currently in reaccumulation. Okay, so if I want to enter, okay, both with technology, hopefully I'm right. Okay, either is that you want to choose something that is already breaking up, or maybe you want to choose something that is on the way breaking up. Okay, so another one that also I'm having, okay, but probably not going to end for long term, is this. Okay, so this is still in reaccumulation. Okay, yep. But I think MLS is more kind of like similar with previously like me lah. Okay, but again, not so sure whether they'll follow or not. Okay, just that what I see currently, it have a very similar characteristics. Okay, so okay, again, hopefully you'll learn something today. It's like 12:40 already. Well, this weekend we have the masterclass. Probably I'm not going to do any discount sections. Okay, but next week is still in MCO. Okay, I'll try to figure out some things. Then I will do this session again. Okay, so thank you. Good night, and I will see you soon.